Today we're exploring Redwood National and State Park. We're here in Jebediah Smith State Park. It's part of the National and State Redwoods National Park. It's interesting, the National Park and the State Park manage 4 different parks in this area, 3 state parks and 1 national park all together. We're actually staying at the Jebediah Smith campground, and today we are exploring Howland Hill Road. It's not recommended that trailers or RVs go on this road. It's a 1.5 lane road that winds through the redwoods for about 6.5 miles. So follow along. So first off, Howland Hill Road is about 6 miles east of Crescent City and about 2 miles east of Jebediah Smith Campground off of Highway US 199. I'll walk you in on a map here. So you'll see Howland Hill Road. Actually, you have to turn off on and cross 2 bridges, and then you make a right turn. To the left, it takes you up South Fork Road. And then Howland Hill Road, once it hits the park, becomes a dirt road. Most of it's in pretty good condition, like you'll see this road behind me. Redwoods are not really susceptible to fire. They're fire tolerant, and they're not really susceptible to any bugs or fungus. But we found a dead one here. Not sure what happened to it, but all the bark has come off if you look up the tree. But what's really neat is you can actually see how thick the bark is. And in many cases, we were reading, and this is a good example, that the bark can be 6 to 12 inches thick. So you'll see this piece, it's pretty much as thick as my hand. And it's one of the smaller pieces, and the color of the wood is just gorgeous. But yeah, here's a big old piece of bark. I couldn't imagine all this bark falling off this tree. So the first grove you come to if you're driving east to west down the road is Stout Grove. And there's a little half-mile hiking trail that goes down to the Smith River. But this is one of the more beautiful groves we've been in. And it's really nice as you walk through here. We got some rain last night, actually a few days of rain. The sun's out today and blue skies, but in here it's just, man, it's hard to just even describe, and I don't even know if the video is going to do it justice, being around these, 600 to 2,000 year old trees. They're just amazing. You have some down ones right here. They're not even the big ones, but just the size of them is breathtaking. The sun's hitting this tree and drying out some of this water and turned it into water vapor, and it just feels primordial. Like, we could be walking around here and we could come around a turn and there'd be dinosaurs or something. And some of these trees are, these trees are ancient trees. They've evolved from the time of the dinosaurs. So it's just, man, around every turn is amazing.
Stout Grove Loop Trail, and we came to this section where 2 redwoods fell over in opposite directions and the roots are exposed. It's amazing. It's just crazy how big they are. It's really interesting. They have roots that actually don't go that deep. They go, anywhere from a few inches to just a few feet down into the ground, but they kind of network together, and that so the trees are kind of interconnected, and that helps keep them up. But pretty cool.
So also off the road here is the Boy Scout Tree Trail, and it goes back to Fern Fall, and the park ranger also told us there's an area where these 2 giant trees are grown together. We packed our lunch today, so we're going to do the just shy of 6 mile round trip hike. We finished the hike. It was about 6 miles round trip, took us a little while. There were some great groves of redwoods with the light coming through that were beautiful. Felt like around every turn there was an amazing view in the woods. There was one section where this huge tree, a redwood, had fallen down that we had to hike over. That was pretty neat. And then the waterfall was really neat. It's a really good payoff. We had lunch there, and now we're headed back to our campsite. See you on the trail. Thanks for watching.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and stay tuned for more adventures of Live the Odyssey.